towards paddock and up towards grid.
Well, hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here. It's quite a nice afternoon here in Suffolk, a little bit brisk, I must admit, a bit cold. I've got an extra jacket with me in my backpack just in case, and thought I'd have a quick little ride out, get off this main road as soon as I can. Yeah, put the vid on the other day about the 60 mile an hour from 70 on the M1. I did notice that they're now talking about several other motorways as well now already. But come to fore, I don't know, but hopefully that won't, all these crankpot ideas that these politicians and road people, you know, churn out, half of them never see the light of day, which is a good thing really. Well, hopefully that won't happen, just wait and see. Anyway, yeah, this morning I was watching a couple of 3 vids of yours, your boys and girls, and congratulations to the old get on the bike for another granddaughter. It's lovely to see, beautiful looking babe. Not just like myself, I am a granddad, so there's several children. So I know what it's like. Congratulations, mate. The other one was old Alan Baldy. He was talking about different things that really pisses him off, and I think one was it's too cold to snow. He didn't like that at all. He reckoned that's bloody crap. But there was one there that if you notice that it's sort of sneaked into our vocabulary, and that is at the end of the day. Everybody goes, yeah, but at the end of the day, and if you notice, so many people use that now, it's unbelievable. But I think it all comes from this Jeremy Kyle show. Most of the track-suited lot on there always go, at the end of the day, Jeremy, and you get it all the time. A lot of cars around today. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I don't like that one at all. That's one of my least favourites. So, yeah. But that makes me go on to what we're going to talk about today. I wasn't going to talk about much today because I haven't got a lot to talk about, but that was Alan actually that sort of started me off on what I'm going to go on to, about different signs and different things that he didn't like. Well, going back to the 60 mile, 70 mile an hour, why don't they indicate so you actually know if they... So you just don't know, look. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Yeah, going back to what we said about these signs, the one that really got on my nerves was the one that says your carbon footprint. Your carbon footprint. And I think I'm right, a few years back when all this global warming thing came out, that they had an advert with some people walking around, and everywhere you went there was like a sooty footprint on the floor. Fuck, that used to drive me mad. I tell you, I used to hate it. Well, the point is, are they implying that us human beings are walking around with sooty fucking shoes on that leaves this dirty great sooty mark behind us to be cleaned up, you know? We all know that bloody traffic today. We all know that we all leave our mark on the earth, you know, for what we use and whatever. But to put it as this dirty great big footprint, I didn't like it at all. And the other thing is with that, you know, you know, whatever you believe in this world, you was brought onto this world, and you never, hang on, we'll get this right. You never asked to come onto this world, you just turned up. You know what I mean? You turned up, you're a human being, you're being conceived, and you are born. Okay? It's not, you can't say I'm very, very sorry because I was born and I leave a carbon footprint on the earth. It's all my fault. It ain't your bloody fault. You never asked to be born. You never asked to be where you were. And so this carbon footprint for human beings, they can fuck right off with it. I'll tell you, just a trendy idea for some of these fucking knobs. These fucking these scientific friggin' knobs you see all the time. Your carbon footprint. You're leaving the carbon footprint. Man, I was fucking born. I weren't fucking put on this earth for fucking putting a dirty fucking mark everywhere I went. Like a dirty fucking nappy rubbing on the floor. You know, what's the matter with them? Anyway, that was one of the things I really, really used to hate about this global warming. Well, I'm not going to go on about it too much because it's a who subject, and I don't like to get too, you know, sort of into politics and whatever that much. But I did notice though some of the replies that I got from the boys and girls. You all seem a bit sceptical, actually. Some of you. Is this really actually happening? Is this global warming a real thing? Is it us with our dirty footprint everywhere we go, you know, making a mark on the earth? I don't know, you know. If I had to take a vote on it, yay or nay, I'm not really sure what I'd do. I don't know if I'd say yes or no, you know. I'm not really sure at all. But what do you think? That'd be something interesting to see if you think it's true. Is it happening? Is it us making it happen? Is that the actually old Earth itself making it happen, you know? You know, natural forces like volcanoes and vents under the ocean spewing out tons and tons and tons of methane and whatever you call it into the earth, you know, into the atmosphere from thousands of feet down, and we've all seen them on there. Huge great earthquakes pumping stuff up into the earth, you know, all this sort of stuff. Or is it us running around in our little cars and our little motorbikes and our little power stations, you know, pumping it into the earth? But the other thing is, you've got to remember, is us people in like Europe, America and the more sort of advanced countries of the world, we've been having everything we wanted for the last 40, 50, 60 years since the end of the World War II. We've had cars, fridges, televisions, all the mod cons, everything else, and we've grown to expect it, you know. But a lot of these people from sort of third world countries, they've never had this, and now it's in their grasp, you know. They can have a telly, they can have a fridge, and they can have a car or a bike, mainly a bike in a lot of places, but they could have a car or a bike, you know. So is it up to us, who've been spoiled over all these years, to turn around and say to those people, you can't have that, you can't have that telly, you can't have that TV, stay in your mud hut, don't progress, because we've had it all and you're not having it? I don't think that's fair either, is it? You can't say to people they can't have these things. Anyway, do you think that most of the people who are trying to prove that we've got global warming, most of them are the first ones to put on the restrictions and the taxes? Seems like they're there as quick as lightning, you know. That seems a bit suspect to me as well, you know. Nobody's ever actually come up with a decent solution, you know, for any of it. You know, do we kick our cars in and our bikes in? Would you like to do that? Hey, you know, all you bikers, all you cages as you call them, take your cars off the road for 2 or 3 years. Bring it down that way. Walk everywhere. You know, would you like that? I don't think so. I think that's going to happen, is it? Are they going to try and price you off the road by making fuel and everything else so expensive you won't be able to afford it? Could be another way they're doing it. I think we're seeing that anyway with our petrol and stuff and fuel, especially in Britain, where fuel prices have just absolutely gone through the roof, and lots of people are in fuel poverty now. Lots and lots of people in fuel poverty. Yeah, I'm not actually convinced about any of it, you know. I don't know. Maybe the old planet is going through a stage where it's warming up, cooling down, I don't know. I don't think I'm clever enough to understand it, and never will. So anyway, see you all later, boys and girls. All ride safe. Can't wait for that bloody warmer weather to turn up, would be nice. Suffolk Andy!